about to get paid, but never turning Hollywood. She's on her way, about to get paid, but never turning Hollywood. He's on his way, about to get paid, but never turning Hollywood.
Hollywood. My boy Roy Rose said when I cited him for the reason for the book, he said, "Don't forget about us. Hope you don't go Hollywood." Made me think about it, you know. Since I grew up here in LA, there is no Hollywood, homie. It's just up the hill from where the majority of the black people stay. If I didn't go Hollywood before the hits, I wouldn't go after it. But I wanted to get into this whole concept of Hollywood, man, because a lot of you cats, you think when people get money, you say they go Hollywood. But you know what I'm saying? To me, it's the same. If you were old enough to listen to rap, it used to be a time when people thought it wasn't authentic to go pop, so they would say, you know, no crossover. I think that's an old EPMD song or something. But it's essentially the same thing when it comes to money. When I wrote the book, man, I hope it go quadruple platinum, homie. I hope that, you know what I'm saying, some white lady in Hollywood on the red carpet hold up my book, homie. That's just the truth of the nature of the game. But when it comes to the people going Hollywood, that's where the difference is really drawn, because everybody want to sell out, homie. And I'm not talking about sell out in that normal way. I'm talking about sell out a product. Everybody want to get to that point. It's just that you don't want to start taking on the game personally. When one of my boys first came down to LA, right? I don't know if I said this in a previous podcast, but one of my boys came down to LA, and he was chilling. You know, we all in Hollywood and showing him around and everybody, you know, and it was one warning I gave him. I said, look, you know, we can enjoy it, homie, have a drink, chill with everybody, but you know what I'm saying, homie, don't let what's going on up here become your normal, homie. Don't let what we see on the streets, homie, this Barnum and Bailey circus we see on these streets, homie, turn you into something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, come up here, chill, everybody in festive mood, homie. Let's have some drinks, break bread, meet some women, and enjoy our lives, homie. I mean, it's money flowing around, us might as well enjoy it. So long story short, you know, my boy really got into the life, you know what I'm saying, calling us up, telling us, hey, you know, Freeman, you want to get on a yacht, you know what I'm saying, I met somebody who got a yacht, and I'm like, no, cool, homie, you know, enjoy yourself. I know he's not from here, so enjoy yourself. And, you know, weeks go by, and you're meeting more women, and, you know, dudes know where the parties, the hidden parties at, and they're up in Hollywood Hills, and Sunset, and Bel Air, and all kind of stuff that, you know what I'm saying, this dude was enjoying the hell out of himself, you know what I'm saying, up in LA and Hollywood, right? Then one day he just disappeared. So one of my other boys who was real close to him, you know, he let me know. He said, oh man, you ever have, you know, what happened to homeboy, right? I said, what? And he said, no, the dude was on cocaine. And I said, cocaine? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't stop laughing because the shit was funny. I know it's a tragedy, homie. I just thought it was funny as fuck, because when you get into the life sometimes, you know what I'm saying, if you're not here to enjoy yourself, man, this shit gonna break you, you know what I'm saying? Cats out here really got that dough and they really live in a certain way, and you just a visitor, homie. So you know you can't really partake in the $1 million lifestyle knowing you got to go to work tomorrow morning. But long story short, the cat was on cocaine, then he had to go back home because you know too much of LA is a temptation for cats who really saw that the seas opened up like Moses for you, and you can do whatever you want and have whatever you want. And that brings me back to the concept of going Hollywood, because a lot of people shit on people who go Hollywood. But I almost guarantee you, when a lot of you cats, I would say 85% of you cats, when you touch your money, I wouldn't be surprised if I look up some years from now and y'all, you know, did some trick shit. Y'all riding around with pink panties or something, or, you know what I'm saying, wearing a hula hoop and shit on the street, and hula hooping up the street and shit and craziness. Because if you didn't make this money a slow way, you understand what I'm saying? If you didn't make it the hard grind way and it came to you fast as shit, it's hard for people to manage it. You know what I'm saying? It's like riding a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? If y'all been to Disneyland or Disney World, they have a roller coaster called Space Mountain where you don't know where the tracks are. You know what I'm saying? And you just riding around in the dark and shit dipping on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this game is like when you get money fast. And a lot of people blow it and lose it. And a lot of motherfuckers, if they can sustain it, they just change. You know what I'm saying? They let the money change them. You know what I'm saying? So they get into this game and all of a sudden, and I don't knock them. I don't want you to think this is hating. It's just me trying to help you to understand that when you see a dude go off track and if money's involved, just fall back. You understand what I'm saying? When I see dudes go off track and it's really a lot of money, I fall back. I got friends who are in the NFL and NBA and You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit, rappers and everybody else. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle that they live that most people don't get to touch. You don't walk down the street and motherfuckers trying to fuck you, do they? They don't say nothing to you. You don't pull up in the Maserati, do you? You know what I'm saying? But now these cats do. And with that comes a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And most cats think it's going Hollywood, but you know, a poor man can't tell a rich man what's gonna happen. You know, how he should spend his money or how he's gonna react to having that much chips. And most people who think people are going Hollywood just hate the motherfuckers reacting in a weird way to the chips. I don't have any real beef with those dudes. Like I said, I fall back. Primarily because, look, you never had the time when in your life yet. It's coming though, homie. Keep listening to the RNG, but you haven't had that time in your life where you wake up in the morning, you can do what the fuck you want to do. You got that much money. You know what I'm saying? If you say you want to go to the East Coast and chill in New York, you can. If you want to go to Miami and party, you can. You know what I'm saying? If they having something in Brazil, you can. A lot of us been living with the cannot, hope to, wish I could, maybe when I save in about a year or two. You know what I'm saying? If I win the lottery ass mentality to these chips. And you see someone who actually hit the goddamn lottery and now he looks like he's going Hollywood. He's just reacting to the chips, man. There's a certain amount of joy that comes from being able to spin and do what the hell you want at any time. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about things, of course, it's in your freedom. But when the chips are backed up, you have freedom and the chips, which is always what I'm trying to build together with you. You know what I'm saying? There's an elation, and it's almost a feeling of being unstoppable and untouchable. So you'll see cats looking like they're drunk at the awards or something, and you think these dudes are on one. And I can't help but laugh because, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you know how they say you get drunk with power? You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit that get drunk with chips. You start overestimating, you know what I'm saying, what you can do and who you really are. And you know what I'm saying? The remedy to this shit, let me cut to the remedy because I always want you to know. There's nothing wrong with going Hollywood if it's part of your hustle in order to make money. If, you know what I'm saying, if your song or something hit or if motherfuckers like you and you get 10 movies and you know what I'm saying, and you trying to rake in as much dough as possible, and you know what I'm saying, the people who know you, who grew up with you, looking at you funny, saying, damn, man, you really went nuts. You know, stop and for a second and say, man, I'm trying to get all the money I can. You dig what I'm saying? I'm trying to be here to get everything. You know what I'm saying? If you're on your way to get paid, homie, it's not a big deal. It's just that when you let the lifestyle of the chips influence you. Right now, you see what I call old ass men, you know what I'm saying, trying to be young because the lifestyle, they don't have the money, but the lifestyle has influenced them too damn much. So now the dudes are wearing mohawks and shit, and they got a bald spot in the back. Motherfuckers are wearing wigs and all kind of shit going down on the streets nowadays from older cats trying to stay young. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to look a certain way in order to maintain their chip chase. But you have to know, you know what I'm saying, they're doing it ass backwards. But let's say the dude had to put on a wig because he's the dude who runs The Price is Right. Or the dude who's doing, you know what I'm saying, TV shows or radio spots. And this is his hustle. This is how he makes his money. And people are going to say, man, I knew you when you didn't do this. Yeah, you did know him when he didn't know nothing, homie. But now he knows something and he knows how to keep making motherfucking money. So fall back. Cats can go Hollywood whenever they want, man, if they got their mind right. Look, like I said, if the book get held by motherfucking Susan Sarandon or is in the next movie Aliens, homie, and they say, you know, Freeman, we need you to come out and hold the book in front of the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Godzilla or Men in Black 4, motherfucker, and the book is blown, I'm gonna be there, homie. Because I'm going to get all the damn chips. I might just hit for 1 second, and that's the game for Hollywood. When the motherfucker's going Hollywood, homie, he's rolling in dough. Shit's coming to him. Women he never talked to, who wouldn't talk to his ugly ass. Drinks, parties, motherfuckers want to shake his hand. He's getting invited to award shows. Shit is going down for him. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody hate on him and say he's going Hollywood. And most cats are. That's why I said I ain't gonna put it past 85% of you cats will get blinded by the light, homie, and start wearing, you know what I'm saying, Skittle shoes and shit, and skinny jeans with Pokemon draws and shit, and sucking on pacifiers and all kind of craziness. You know what I'm saying? But if you're there to get your chips, what do I care? Hollywood's not bad, homie, if you know how to master the game, homie. Let's take a look at my boy Ice-T. Ice-T is straight from LA, straight up gangbanger. Took all that shit, manifested into New Jack City. Now the motherfucker on Law and Order. Hollywood, right? And this cat is still about his chips. Nobody mistake Ice-T for being Hollywood. The motherfucker's about his chips, right? It was a way that he's playing the game. Anyone who can see it knows that this cat is playing the game. No one's going to make the mistake and think Ice-T went Hollywood. Ice Cube is doing Bud Light commercials selling small ounces of poison to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Telling you that that's what you should be drinking. But nobody's saying anything, saying he sold out or he did this. Motherfuckers are really saying, get your money up, homie. I mean, I ain't gonna knock you for it. You know what I'm saying? They got white boys running around selling beer all goddamn day. And he does the exact same thing, and all of a sudden we hold him to double standards. Homie, hey, get your money, man. You understand what I'm saying? But if he was coming down your block, if he was on Compton Boulevard, handing out Bud Light, it'd be a whole nother motherfucking issue at that point. But the thing is, nobody stopped the dude from blowing up and making more money. Because Hollywood is popularity. Because that's what's really going down with the whole idea of being Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers love you for no damn reason. You're an actor now. You're important now. People want to see you hold up cupcakes now. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate any dude who got to that point. And I don't say anything. Like I said, man, you're gonna meet plenty of people in your lifetime. If you're lucky, you're gonna be the dude who blow up. If not, it's gonna be one of your homies. If y'all grew up in the hood, you already know people who played NFL or something like that, and they blew up. And you sitting there hating on him, saying he went Hollywood because he comes over there with a chain and all. Hey man, he got the money to do so. He got the money to get on the G5. He got the money to drive the Maserati. He got the money now. And you just mad. And it is a form of jealousy to even spot this shit in motherfuckers and say he going Hollywood. It's just letting other motherfuckers know that you wish you can go Hollywood. You wish you were in his place. You wish you were fucking the women he was fucking. You wish you were drinking what he's drinking. You wish he was smoking what he's smoking. You wish you were hanging around people he hanging around. You wish you were flying where he's flying. You have to dig what I'm saying? You want to be in them pictures. Otherwise, you would say, hey, man, good for you, homie. And you know what I'm saying? You keep hanging around all them weirdos up on Hollywood, up in Sunset, homie, and you come back with some pink, you know what I'm saying, leather pants and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to laugh my ass off, but I'm still going to give you a pass, homie. I'm still going to say, keep doing what you're doing, homie. Don't let nobody stop the chips, homie. And if you can explain to me that that's what you're doing, guess what? I'm going to fall back. See, the thing is with most people with Hollywood is they don't understand this is where the money is. You know what I'm saying? If Snickers could go Hollywood, it would, motherfucker. It would sell Snickers and be very popular. It's a lot of motherfuckers in these areas, especially in Hollywood, that determine the culture you're in right now. They determine if they tell you pink is the new gray, and then all these fags walking around with pink all goddamn day because someone said pink is the new black, and then pink, and then all you motherfuckers look like a goddamn baby pacifier and shit on these streets. But the thing is, they're determining things, and when they say pink is the new shit, millions of people buy it. So if they turn around and say, young homie, you're the new shit, you're the shit that's making moves, a lot of people gonna want you on a Today Show, the Tonight Show, homie, the Tomorrow Show, and the Day After Show. Why would I get mad at you for riding the wave, homie? Why would I get mad at you for rolling 8 7s in a motherfucking row at Vegas? Why would I stop the hustle, homie? You winning. You rolling. It ain't even gonna stop. So you gotta learn to fall back when you hear people say that some people are Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? If they absorb the whole lifestyle, yes, it's Hollywood. But if they secretly doing what they need to do in order to stack $1 billion, back the fuck up. Fall back. For me, I don't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I think every man, every woman in this world deserves a chance to touch the million, to touch the chips they really want. And if you get it in some weird ass way, guess what? I'm just gonna fall back. If you get it because, you know what I'm saying, you cook cupcakes and I can't stand them motherfuckers, I'm gonna fall back. If you get it because you can dance and you look like a goddamn monkey on skates, I'm gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? Because Hollywood is about popularity, and you ain't gonna be popular forever. You ain't gonna play in the NFL forever. You ain't gonna play in the NBA forever. But while you enjoying it, young homie, I'm just gonna smile and see that you out here doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? This is the main reason why a lot of famous people live in Los Angeles, right? And you know what I'm saying? Just regular people. You know what I'm saying? You see them at the cleaners and everything else because people actually are happy that they're succeeding. I'm not saying this is not a place full of hate, because there's really not that many haters. I see only motherfuckers who don't got their chip chase right. But for everybody who got their money right, man, it's lovely. Motherfuckers want to chill with you, party with you. People buying drinks for you, buying out the bar for you, buying you something to eat, giving you free limo service. This place is catered towards the chip chase out this way, man. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in New York too, though. but just much more in a cold stockbroker ass way out there. They not really entertainment oriented, you know what I'm saying, as LA is. But I don't mind if people make their money and they blow the fuck up. I just wanted to put this out there for you cats because there's always a little bit of misunderstanding. See, when somebody else in another race blows up, they say great. But when black people blow up, we always try to put conditions on it. You know what I'm saying? He's cool if he don't act like a damn fool. He's going to Hollywood, but he came back and did this. You know, he doesn't even act like he's black no more. He doesn't act like he's from the south side of Chicago no more. He doesn't act like he's from Compton no more. And a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna act like they're from the other places no more because that shit didn't make no motherfucking money. I mean, straight the fuck up. If I was still out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, running down the street gang banging or something, that shit don't make no money. That shit won't give me a job. That shit won't help me with the ladies. It might bring a whole bunch of enemies. Somebody gonna shoot me in my motherfucking head. So a lot of shit that I grew up with in Compton, I can't act like that no more. That shit don't make no sense. And it's chip chasing what we gotta do. So I want you to remember that, man. When you see someone and you say they go in Hollywood, homie, give them a chance to enjoy their chips, man. Give them a chance to enjoy the sunlight, homie. Let them have a big run. You understand what I'm saying? Michael Jackson been Hollywood from the day he was born to almost damn near the day he died. And you know what I'm saying? And he got used to just that much money flowing his way. What would you think if everybody said, you know, I saw that dude and he used to listen to Rise and Grind. Now he blew up and shit. And now he act like he don't know me. I would sound like a bitch bringing all that shit up, homie. I don't mind, homie. I hope you do your thing. I hope you blow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you get all your money. And when your shit pop, and when your shit go pop, homie, I hope you get your money right. I hope that I see you on the street and I chuck a deuce to you, say what's up, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bring up that you going to Hollywood. I'm just gonna laugh at your outfit, homie. You wearing the goddamn leather sombrero and shit on the streets. I'm just gonna laugh at your outfits, homie. You showing, you know what I'm saying, chest hairs and shit on the street now. I'm just gonna laugh, homie. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got a unicorn in your house, homie. I'm gonna laugh at the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna break bread with you, homie. I'll give you a good example. I was in New York. Lakers were playing somebody. It was a while ago. So this was Lakers playing Detroit. It was that long ago. And I was in ESPN zone, Times Square area, right? And we were chilling, me and my boy, right? And this brother comes up. You know, he sits down kind of near us. And, you know what I'm saying? If a black man sitting next to me, you know, by himself, I say what's up to him. Like, hey, man, you haven't come chilling with us, man. We just chilling. So we chilling. The motherfucker start talking to some white girls, right? That ain't my flavor. Y'all know that, so I don't have to hide it. But, you know, he's talking to some white girl. And then, you know, the motherfucker comes out and says, you know what, homie? Hey, man, you know, I'm Barney. And I said, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to impress these bras by telling them that he's Barney, right? And the dude, you know what I'm saying? He tries to act like we're his friends now. So I'm laughing because motherfucker want us to co-sign his spit game at these girls, right? So they was like, tell him I'm Barney. I said, yeah, homie, the motherfucker is Barney, homie. That motherfucker is Barney, homie. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his thing, and he gets the girls' numbers, and you know what I'm saying? He wants to be a celebrity that night, I guess. And you know what I'm saying? We sit down, he's still sitting with us, we chop it up with him. And I find out how we get into the game and all that shit. And you know what I'm saying? I shook his hand and said, keep doing what you're doing, homie. That shit blowing up, man. You know what I'm saying? Who knew it was a black dude inside of there and shit, dancing and making noises and shit. They got little kids happy. I didn't know that. So you know what I'm saying? I chop it up with him, shake his hand and say, hey, man, good luck to you. We have some drinks. Dude pay for the food. You know what I'm saying? He got Barney dough in the motherfucker, man. The motherfucker went Hollywood, homie, and I'm glad he blew up, and I'm chopping it up. So I didn't have no hate for him, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? That now that he gotta, you know, ask me to co-sign his spit game, of course I'm gonna say something. But other than that, I didn't mind, man, because I'm happy the dude is making money. I'm happy another brother's out here making money. Get your chips up, homie. Go pop. Go Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Come down the street with the Maserati and with orange, you know what I'm saying, ill skin on the motherfucker for all I care. I'm just going to smile at you and think, you a crazy dude, homie, but get your money up. So when you see people and you cats want to identify people as going to Hollywood, let them enjoy their motherfucking success, homie. It ain't too often that you see someone blow up in a second. That's their second of their life, homie. What if it happened to you and you come around and people shitting on you in your second of blowing up, in your minute of blowing up, in your 15 minutes of fame of blowing up? Grab all the dough, homie. It's one thing to say you're going to Hollywood for the lifestyle. It's another thing to grab all the money on the goddamn floor, homie. Stripper though, pick it all up. You dig? Next time, partner.